Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to you sincere Ahtham out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine. Alright, on the highways and byways and on this net, which we call the internet. Shalawam to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 men, women, and children out there. So, I had a dream basically like 3 days ago, right? And I would say it's a creepy dream, but I didn't have no fear in it. Okay, it was about Leviathan, and it was pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna just go into it real quick, and then I'm gonna get some scriptures. So, basically, I was underwater, and I could tell I was deep down below, right? And I had a suit on, and it was these two tunnels, right? I was just like lingering there, and I could breathe, right? It was weird. I could breathe. I was straight with the suit on, and it wasn't a heavy suit or nothing. I could move around, boom, boom, boom. But it was two tunnels, and they was massive. It was one going this way, and it was one going down deeper. So I tried to go into this one, and then the further I went, the harder it began, I was able to breathe. So I had to backtrack and go back because I couldn't breathe no more. So I came back and boom, I could breathe again. And then I tried to go into one below and boom, same thing happened. And then all the water was like green, like you would say like a waste, maybe like toxic waste or chemicals or something like that. How water would be green. So it was all around me, but I was straight, and I knew I was safe. I knew I was protected. I knew that, it was like in the dream. If we all been kids, but you ever played Zelda as a kid, and you remember like opening the map, and you get to see the map, and you can see, what's going on the map. I could see on that map that if I went in that tunnel that was ahead of me, it was a dead end. But I knew in my spirit that something was there. And the spirit, led me to believe it was Leviathan. Okay? Because just how massive it was, I knew it was a huge creature that was in that area. Alright? So, that was pretty much it, man. Because then nothing really else happened after that. I was just in that area, and I was lingering there. And I didn't get to see him or nothing like that. It was just like, it was no fear. And I felt like I was safe. I didn't have nothing to worry about. I was straight. And I was just basically down there. And, I don't know, maybe, because I be asking Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for dreams, right? And your dreams also, how I played Zelda as a kid, right? He came to me in a dream, and made it familiar to me, right? And this is the thing with your dreams, they'll be familiar to you. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to use things that you're familiar with a lot of times, that you understand. Alright, so let's go to Job 41:1. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? You're not going to be able to capture Leviathan like an animal, like a shark or a tuna or a salmon or anything like that. You're not going to reel him in, okay? Just at the size, the magnificence of the tunnel that was there, this was in me. It's like in the dream, I could see a third eye, third person. If you have played games where it's third person, right, you could see your body. So, because it wasn't really first person, it was like third person. I could see how little I was, like a speck, right? And then the tunnel, if I could do it like this, it was like it was that massive, and I was just like a dot in it. It was just like a real dot in the tunnel, okay? So I was insignificant, what you want to say, tiny compared to it, right? And it was a layer. That's what it felt like, a layer. You're not gonna be able to draw Leviathan out. Right? Verse 2. Canst thou put a hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Ain't gonna be no peace treaties or nothing like that. Leviathan is described as a dragon, man. As what you would know as Godzilla. Okay? Actually breathing fire. Alright? Will he make a covenant with thee? Will thou take him for a servant forever? No. Will thou play with him as with a bird, or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears? Lay thy hand upon him, remember the battle, do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? People die from fear of him. Right? This is what it spoke of in, Wisdom of Solomon, all right, 17th chapter. All right, people will die from fear, from these things, apparitions and things like that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to place on them, and also from Leviathan, man, dying from fear. All right, none is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi controls Leviathan. Alright? So he operates Leviathan. He ordains for Leviathan to go forth and do what he must. Right? And I believe that he's keeping Leviathan down deep in the depths of the oceans, because it's written that his plates are like metal. No air can go out. So I understand a reason in the dream that I couldn't breathe. It's a plane pass. A reason in the dream that I couldn't breathe when I went further is because the pressure was beginning to compact and compress, right? And we could sustain that, even though I was safe in the first area and I could breathe and I was all good. But as I went deeper in the cave, I couldn't withstand that, right? But Leviathan can. He can go to the depths. I was watching this movie, man, the Japanese-made Godzilla movie, and they tried to kill him that way by dropping him down really fast and then bringing him up, thinking that decompression rate would kill him, right? So, but in reality, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to kill him that way. All right? The pressure of the ocean is not gonna crush him. Okay? Especially after all these years, man. All right? And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has created him to live and be able to withstand those type of pressures. Okay? So it's no way you can destroy him like that, right? And nobody's ever gonna be able to treat him like a pet. That's what Esau wants to do. Treat him like a pet. All right? Let's get this verse 15. Just down here, skip down here. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. You can't shoot no arrows. You can't get no bullets in. Nothing like that. They are joined one to another. They stick together, that they cannot be sundered. By his nestlings a little doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of a seething pot or cauldron. His breath kindleth coals, and the flame goeth out of his mouth. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. This is how they created Godzilla, from the scriptures. His neck, it keeps strength. That fire coming up, going out, but it doesn't burn his neck. It doesn't burn his body. He's straight, because he was created like that. This is his purpose, right? So Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has created these wonders, man. Right? At the end of the day. And I believe in the dream, how I didn't feel any fear or nothing like that. I felt safe. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is basically letting me know that, Leviathan's not here to hurt us. Okay? The beast ain't here to hurt us. Lions and tigers and bears and things like that, man, they're gonna be released. Salakia. They're gonna be unleashed. That's the word I'm looking for. On these heathen and on the 2/3 of our people that don't want to get with it, that don't want to get with this truth. Alright? So, vengeance, man. Spirit's created for vengeance. They're gonna be able to take over and destroy these guys, man. Alright? So, at the end of the day, Leviathan we ain't got nothing to worry about. Alright? If we're doing what we're supposed to do, maintaining ourselves in this truth. So that was a little dream. And man, I hope it was edifying. Don't fear. We don't need to fear the sea and the oceans and things like that. Hey, Jake don't go to the ocean. I don't the far as I go is knee deep. And then I'm coming back. And from what I've been seeing through the TikToks with the shark attacks and the sharks coming up knee deep, I ain't even going knee deep no more if I do go to the ocean. Right? Which I'm most likely not going to the ocean this summer. Right? But if we do, because hey, it's fun at the beach, but it's a lot of bullshit too. Santa Monica, right now, that whole ocean has nothing but sewer. For brothers that's out in LA, has nothing but sewer waste. Talking about feces in the ocean. So if you swam in that ocean, they say you need to go to the doctor and get checked. Alright? If you swam in that ocean in the last couple of weeks, it has nothing but feces coming out of the sewers, going into that ocean, right? So yeah, that's alarming. That's alarming. Okay? And they should have been told them people that. But Jake don't mess with no ocean, man. We don't go that far out. Even if I got on a jet ski before, I'm not going out to the ocean. I'm staying by the docks. I'm staying by I'm about to, I'm hitting it over here. Not going out there. Jake ain't doing no damn deep sea diving or no scuba diving or no shark fishing or none of that bullshit. We got common sense. As Yahawashi say, man, don't tempt Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's written in the scriptures not to tempt Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Don't go put your life at risk. Don't go skydive. Don't go rock climb. Don't go, why are you doing these type of things? You don't. Jake got a common sense in him to stay out the way. Why would you, as scripture say, don't be over righteous much, don't be over wicked. Why you want to lose your life early? Hey, so with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us this truth. Shalawam to you sincere Ahtham out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine. Shalawam to you sincere Ahtham, as well as sisters, 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalawam. Hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David. Shalawam.